Hello, little adventurers, and welcome to our magical story time. Today, we're going to journey to a faraway land, a city full of bustling markets, towering palaces, and hidden secrets. Our story is about a brave young boy named Aladdin. Are you ready? Let's begin. Once upon a time, in a vibrant city in the east, lived a poor but kind-hearted boy named Aladdin. He lived with his mother in a small, humble house. Aladdin was full of life and spent his days playing in the crowded streets and exploring the busy marketplace. He didn't have much, but he had a heart full of dreams and a spirit as bright as the desert sun. One sunny afternoon, while Aladdin was wandering through the market, a strange man approached him. This man had a long, twisted beard and wore a dark, mysterious robe. He introduced himself as a wealthy merchant from a distant land and claimed to be Aladdin's long-lost uncle. Aladdin had never seen him before, but the man spoke with such charm and promised him riches beyond his wildest dreams. The man said, "Aladdin, my boy, I need your help. You are small and quick, perfect for a special task. If you help me, I will make you and your mother rich." Aladdin, thinking of how he could help his mother, agreed. The mysterious man led him far away from the city, deep into the lonely desert. They walked for hours until they reached a desolate spot among the sandy hills. The man stopped and began to chant strange words. Suddenly, the ground trembled and a heavy stone slab appeared out of the sand. Underneath it was a dark opening leading into the earth. Aladdin was a little scared, but the man reassured him. "Don't be afraid," he said. "This is the entrance to a magical cave filled with treasure. All I ask is that you bring me an old, dusty oil lamp you'll find inside. You can keep all the gold and jewels you can carry." He gave Aladdin a special ring, telling him it would protect him. Trusting the man, Aladdin squeezed through the narrow opening and climbed down a long flight of stone steps. At the bottom, he found himself in a breathtaking cave. The walls glittered with mountains of gold coins, sparkling jewels, and precious gems of every color imaginable. It was more treasure than he had ever dreamed of. He walked through gardens of trees with fruits made of rubies and emeralds. It was all so beautiful. Aladdin filled his pockets with as much treasure as they could hold. Finally, he found it. Sitting on a small pedestal, just as the man had described, was a plain, old, and very dusty oil lamp. It didn't look like much, but Aladdin remembered his promise. He picked it up and made his way back to the entrance. "Uncle, I'm back. I suited up. I have the lamp. Please, help me out." But the man wasn't his uncle at all. He was an evil sorcerer who only wanted the lamp for its magical powers. "Give me the lamp first," the sorcerer demanded greedily. Aladdin was suspicious. "Help me out first, and then I will give it to you," he replied. The sorcerer became furious. He knew he couldn't take the lamp by force while Aladdin was in the cave. In a fit of rage, he shouted more magic words, and the heavy stone slab rolled back into place, sealing the entrance and trapping Aladdin inside. It was dark and cold. Aladdin was all alone, trapped deep underground. He felt hopeless and scared. He sat down and started to cry, wringing his hands in despair. As he did, he accidentally rubbed the ring the sorcerer had given him. Whoosh! In a puff of smoke, a huge, powerful genie appeared. "I am the genie of the ring," he boomed. "What is your command, master?" Aladdin was stunned, but he quickly realized this was his chance. "Please," he stammered, "get me out of this cave." In the blink of an eye, Aladdin found himself back outside, standing under the warm sun, far away from the dark cave. He was safe. He ran all the way home to his mother, who was overjoyed to see him. He showed her the jewels he had brought back, and they knew their days of being poor were over. A few days later, his mother decided to clean the old, dusty lamp Aladdin had brought back from the cave, hoping to sell it for a little extra money. As she rubbed it with a cloth to make it shine, poof! An even bigger, more magnificent genie appeared in a swirl of colorful smoke. "I am the genie of the lamp." His voice thundered. "Your wish is my command." Aladdin and his mother were speechless. This genie was even more powerful than the first. With the help of the genie, Aladdin's life changed completely. He wished for a beautiful palace, delicious food, and fine clothes. He became a wealthy prince, but he never forgot to be kind and generous, sharing his fortune with the poor people of the city. One day, Aladdin saw the Sultan's daughter, the beautiful Princess Jasmine. He fell in love instantly and knew he wanted to marry her. With the genie's help, he presented himself to the Sultan not just as a rich prince, but as a man with a noble heart. The Sultan was impressed by Aladdin's kindness and charm, and he agreed to let him marry the princess. Aladdin and Princess Jasmine were incredibly happy together. Their wedding was the grandest celebration the city had ever seen. But the story doesn't end there. The evil sorcerer had not forgotten about the magic lamp. Using his dark magic, he discovered that Aladdin was alive and had the lamp. He disguised himself as a merchant, trading new lamps for old ones. He walked through the streets, crying, "New lamps for old, new lamps for old." One of the palace servants, not knowing the old lamp was magical, thought it was a great deal and traded Aladdin's magic lamp for a shiny new one. The sorcerer had it at last. Immediately, he summoned the genie of the lamp. "I am your new master. Kakle. For my first wish, I command you to transport Aladdin's palace with the princess inside to a desolate corner of the world." In an instant, the palace vanished, leaving behind an empty space. When Aladdin discovered what had happened, his heart sank. But he didn't give up. He remembered the ring. He rubbed it, and the genie of the ring appeared. "Can you take me to my palace and my princess?" Aladdin asked desperately. The genie replied, "I cannot undo the magic of the genie of the lamp, for he is more powerful, but I can take you to them." Instantly, Aladdin was transported to where the sorcerer had hidden the palace. He snuck inside and found a heartbroken Princess Jasmine. Together, they came up with a clever plan. Jasmine pretended to be friendly with the sorcerer and invited him to dinner. During the meal, she gave him a drink that contained a powerful sleeping potion. The sorcerer, unsuspecting, drank it all and fell into a deep sleep. Aladdin quickly grabbed the magic lamp from the sorcerer's belt. He rubbed it, and the mighty genie appeared once more. "Welcome back, master," the genie boomed, happy to be free from the evil sorcerer. "Genie," Aladdin commanded, I wish for you to send this sorcerer far away to a place where he can never harm anyone ever again." In a flash of light, the sorcerer was gone. "And now," Aladdin said with a smile, "let's go." The genie transported the palace right back to its original spot in the city. The Sultan was overjoyed to have his daughter and his palace back. From that day on, Aladdin, Princess Jasmine, and the genie lived happily and peacefully. Aladdin used his wishes wisely, always helping others and ruling with kindness and justice. He learned that true wealth isn't gold or jewels, but love, courage, and a good heart. And that's the story of Aladdin and the magic lamp. Wasn't that an exciting adventure? It shows us that even when things seem dark, a little bit of hope and courage can make magic happen. Thanks for joining our story time today. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more wonderful stories. See you next time, little adventurers. Bye. Bye.